How's it going, guys? It's Ty here, back with another video. In today's video I want to discuss Eminem's latest track called Darkness. It's very interesting. It's a very dark track. It's typical Eminem. He's speaking about gun violence, ending gun violence, but I think there's another message there. I feel like if you have been a fan of Eminem for a very long time, you would know a lot of his old songs where he was down and depressed, like songs like Kim, where he speaks about killing his wife, and it's a very, very, very dark song, From a lyrical standpoint, it's genius, but it's very dark, and it just shows where Eminem was at in that point in his life. Now, I'm going to say something quite controversial here. I feel like Eminem could probably not necessarily, I feel like he could relate to the guy in some sense, because this guy killed innocent people. Eminem was at a point where he was speaking about killing his wife. Not saying Eminem wants to kill millions of people, but I'm saying when you're down and depressed and you want, a lot of people harm themselves, or they want to harm others, they have suicidal thoughts, they have homicidal thoughts, which, I urge you, if you are having any sort of thoughts and feelings, reach out, because mental health is a serious thing. It's very real. And thankfully more people like Eminem, who have a massive fan base, are speaking about it. What's interesting is a lot of people still don't recognize mental health as a serious disease. And I make this point because if you're at work, and this is from experience, if you speak to your boss, or there's still this get up and get on with it attitude at work. You can speak to your boss, or you can speak to someone and tell them about your mental health issues, and they don't take it serious. Now, again, fortunately for me, with my family, I've got a very supportive family, but there's a lot of people out there who are at rock bottom, and they don't know, they can't turn to anyone to talk to, and they're saying that they're not stable, they're going to kill themselves, they're going to harm someone, and no one really takes them serious. It's like the whole things we have with the suicide bombers, where the police are aware of them, but they don't do nothing about it. Now, that's another controversial topic, I won't get into that, but people need to take mental health more serious. If you suspect someone is not acting themselves, or they're going to harm themselves or harm someone else, get in contact with the authorities. There's plenty of numbers. I've got some on my website where I've linked some numbers to, Samaritans and things like that, where it's 24 hours and you can get through. But I do feel like Eminem is obviously speaking about gun crime in America, because it is very easy to get a hold of guns in the USA. But I also feel like there's a bigger picture. I also feel like he's talking about mental health and the fact that it can affect anyone. You've got someone, obviously Stephen Padock, the guy who killed all those people at a music festival. He was mentally unstable. Regardless of how mentally ill he was, it doesn't justify him killing all those people. I'm not saying that he wasn't a very nice person, definitely. Regardless of what you've been through and how bad you are mentally, you can't kill innocent people. And I do feel like Eminem maybe can relate to that. Again, like I said, because he was in a dark place, and Eminem he wanted to kill himself. He was very suicidal. So it's a very controversial topic, but that's why I love Eminem as an artist, because he speaks about these things which no one else wants to speak about. Mental health's real. People try and brush it under the carpet. Employers, some people who have friends and family who just tell them to get on with it and just snap out of it. It's a very serious thing. Look at people like Robin Williams, who used to laugh and put on a brave face all the time, and then he killed himself, and people were shocked, because if he did speak out, would he have got the support? He might have got support from his friends, from his family, but there needs to be more support put in place. And that's why I started vlogging again, and I did my website, because you have a lot of people at work every single day who suffer in silence, and if they open up and speak to their boss, they'll feel like they get laughed at, they won't get taken serious. So it is improving, but we've got loads and loads of more work to do. So again, guys like Tyson Fury, Eminem, especially guys like Tyson Fury, who's heavyweight champion in the world, he comes from an Irish travelling background. They're stereotypically very tough guys, they're bare knuckle fighters. And Tyson Fury speaking about mental health is very inspirational. It's amazing. You know, someone like me, I grew up on a council estate, and if I was to speak about, you know, having mental health and having anxiety back then, you'll just get laughed at, and that is the actual reality of it. No matter how many people, you know, we've got, like myself, making these videos, and how many websites we've got, how much work schemes we've, you know, help schemes we've got at work, there is still going to be people who don't take it serious, and as hard as that is, it's the truth. So again, guys like Eminem, who make songs like this and spread the awareness that mental health is very real and it can affect anyone. You know, Eminem, he's an artist, a rapper. You've got Tyson Fury, heavyweight champion of the world. You've got Robin Williams, who killed himself, comedian. 3 different people, but they're all celebrities with such a big following. And you would think, you know, wow, I can't believe it affects celebrities who have materialistically got everything. But it doesn't mean nothing. You can have everything in the world but still feel alone. You can have all the friends in the world and still feel alone, because mental health is a disease, and people need to start recognizing that. Right guys, that's all I had to say for this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will speak to you next time.